Welcome to Manitoba Market. Right now we're looking at shipping, specifically with Canada Post, and we're going to show you as a vendor how you can set up Canada Post shipping. Okay, so right now you can see I've got this t-shirt. It's very lovely. I'm going to put the black one in my cart. Very nice, and you can see that I've got Canada Post shipping here set up. So it will select the rates based on where I am and what I'm selecting. So there's a little bit of a process to this, but it's not too complicated. So if you stick with me here, we will walk through it. So from your vendor panel, you can go up to Administration, Shipping and Taxes, Shipping Methods. And right here you can see that I've created a new Canada Post shipping rate. And so the way to do that, add shipping method, and then you're going to select real time and then Canada Post. I'm actually going to close out of this and go back and open up the one that I've already configured. So go through, enter your stuff, Canada Post, change this to real time, carrier, Canada Post, and then your shipping service. By default, it would just be a regular parcel. So I'm going to select that. And then delivery time, you can put something in there or not, doesn't matter. Weight, you can specify weight if you want, that it's 0 to whatever. The vendor would be yourself, the status, it's active, and you can actually add in a Canada Post icon is here as well. Taxes, do you want to apply taxes to this? Canada Post does charge GST and PST and HST and QST depending on where you are, so you can select all of those. Then hit save or create. Actually, it'll say create up here. So you hit create and then you'll see the configure options. Before that, you won't see them. And then you'll have your shipping charges, which you don't have to do anything with, and then all of this information is now available to you. So how do you get this information? And top right hand side it says sign in and register online. So if you don't have a login yet, you can hit register now and register and create your own account with Canada Post. After you've registered with Canada Post, you want to end up going to the CP tools. After you set up your account on Canada Post, you also have to set up your developer account, which allows you to tie into real-time shipping rates. And for whatever reason, I can never find it, so this is the URL to get there. canadapost.ca/CPO tools/APPS/DRC/home. And that will take you to the location where you have to then click on the green button to get started. And you want to join the developer program. Join now. After you hit join now, it says agree and continue. It takes you to this page. Then you can see my info here, but I'm going to regenerate these keys after this. After you log in here, you'll see your development keys and your production keys. So the development keys are your keys for testing. Your production keys are the keys for actually when you're live. Now you'll notice it asks for your username and your password. Well, the first section up to the colon is your username and the second section is your password. So then when I go back into here, you can see I put my username in and then my password, and I'm using my development key, so I have test mode checked. Then I can hit save. And then you can test this. If you go here and you go calculate, and let's just put 0.5 in here and I hit test, what should come up here is an actual cost. If you get any other error message, that means that it's not configured right, you've missed the digit, something's not quite set up right. So now that you've got this all done, when you go actually to the front end and go proceed, have your product, and go to checkout, you should get an actual rate. So proceed to checkout, and then I have my Canada Post cost in there. Now the one thing that you do want to make sure that is happening during this time is you want to make sure that if you get any sort of error in here that the location is not available, you're not available in this location or something like that, what's probably happening is that you haven't actually put your vendor information. So it doesn't know where it's shipping from. It knows that it's shipping to, in this case, Dauphin, but it doesn't know that where it's shipping from. So it needs to know what the store is that's actual shipping. And then from there it can calculate, okay, it's going to cost this much to ship out this package. The other thing you want to do is you want to make sure in your product itself, products in my t-shirt, I'm going to go to shipping properties and I'm going to say what the weight is. Shipping freight, I added $1. I don't need to. You can add an extra shipping freight in there. So that this could be like a shipping and handling fee. So if you want to cover the cost of your boxes or stuff like that. So items in a box, how many of these t-shirts can you fit in the box? And then what's the length of box that you're using? So what's the actual size of the box? Because not only will the weight matter, it will matter how many or how big of a box you're actually shipping. So you could have one t-shirt in a huge box and one t-shirt in a really little box. That's it. That's how you set up Canada Post. If you have any questions, you get stuck, please reach out to support. We can help you through it.